Morning, Portland. Want to wish you a happy New Year. Today is January 1st, 2015, and we're going to start a brand new year. Happy New Year. For those of you who haven't figured out that this is a brand new year, Happy New Year. And for those of you who have great plans for this year, Happy New Year. I'm weeping right now. Weeping. Saddened. Broken at the fact that it's the first day of the year. And already tears are falling from my eyes. No one should start a year that way. Weeping. Regretting. Ending a year is one thing, but beginning a year is another. You don't end a year fighting and weeping, and begin a year fighting and weeping. What's going on here, Americans? What's eating you up at your heart? We talked about it in 2012. We talked about it in 2013, 2014. We're just starting in 2015. And I'm thinking, this is not cool. From rape to rape in every establishment. Even the homeless have become embittered, angry, frustrated, hateful people to be around. You go into a homeless establishment, they wait till you go to sleep at night, and MacArthur comes out and hits you with the rape using Gabriel Franklin. New Year's Eve was a raping Eve. New Year's Day, it's the same thing. You go up to OHSU to get a rape test, and they turn it into a fight. What's going on here? What's all the tension about? All the hate, all the frustration with this Haitian preacher. If you don't like Haitians, why don't you forbid them from coming into your country? I mean, this isn't your country, but, you know, you've been here long enough and you've multiplied, right? You put laws and government positions and all sorts of things to the point where now everybody in the country is speaking the English language. When I say it's not your country, I mean this is God's country. When you go to Psalms 50, verses 10, 11, and 12, it says, quoting God, the whole world is mine. What part of that verse do you not understand? That the world belongs to God and not to you, or me, or anybody else. Why do you walk around with a chip on your shoulder, with a hate in your heart, as if I'm offending you on purpose by preaching the gospel? What is this thing that we have to be homosexuals to collect Social Security? What is that? What is that? You present your way one way with the Bible, but behind it is a Klan that says, get out of my church. You say come into a college and get a degree, but it's the opposite. When you graduate with a certificate, you can't even get a job. You say come to our seminary and graduate, but it's the opposite. Oh, you can't pastor on white churches. The church is not white, Americans. The church is international. Go into all the world and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I commanded you, and lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Why have you Europeanized and white the church? The church is not white. You're driving the people away from receiving Christ. When you bring your racist mentality into the church setting, you are driving the people away from their God. You're using Haitians to assault me so I don't get close to your white daughters? You're right back to the Jim Crow era. Why are you going backwards? Why aren't you going forward? You hire a black president, but then here you are destroying a black preacher? You don't make any sense. You say one thing and you do the other. You present yourself one way and you're the complete opposite. You have so much hate and anger and I mean, this is you 24/7, 7 days a week against me in every establishment. If you want to lynch, then why don't you just lynch? You want to set me on fire, then do it. You want to kill me, then go for it. What are you waiting for? Run me over with your vehicle. Shoot me with your gun. Put acid in the food. Poison me to death. You act as if you are the center of our lives. Everything has to be centered around you. And if it's not centered around you, we can't do nothing. We don't have your permission. Who gave you permission to live on planet Earth? Who gave you permission to live on this planet? You think because you've set this thing up that you own the